I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
Rogue Fitness. Say it ain't so. Rogue Fitness has yet again been accused of stealing a small company's idea and passing it off as their own.
No!
The No Fate channel. Checking in. Jonathan here with another Home Gym Week in review, where I cover all of the latest home gym controversies, and we have none other than Rogue Fitness going rogue. That's right, they have added more gasoline to the fire when it comes to questionable acts about them stealing ideas from small businesses. I want to know from you, comment down below, do you think Rogue Fitness copied from Kleva Built? And I'm not saying took inspiration, I'm saying copied. Mutant metals. They had an ultimate dip attachment that everybody loved. Well, Rogue Fitness went out and put out their own version, which was eerily similar. I will give a little bit of credit to Rogue Fitness. They did have additional improvements aside from being able to change the width of the handle and having knurled handles. You could also change the angle as well. Well, the home gym community reacted and reacted quick. Why? Because Mutant Metals is so beloved and they're the little guy, and it is absolutely a David versus Goliath. And they created so much smoke for Rogue Fitness that Rogue Fitness decided to simply give a big hug to Mutant Metals, bring them into the fold, and give them a little bit of a kickback, offer to sell their ultimate dip attachment on their website, and supposedly it all got worked out. It wouldn't be fair to me to accuse Rogue Fitness of stealing, of thieving, of doing some dishonest stuff when it came to other companies' designs without giving you some background information so that ultimately you can make the decision and comment down below your take on the whole ordeal. So first and foremost, 2017, brand new company pops up, Kleva Built, and they deliver some awesome attachments as well as a deadlift jack, really some nuanced stuff for the home gym community. And they're not some big massive team with a whole bunch of employees. It's just a husband and wife getting it done. Let's flash forward. 2025, Kleva Built does the unthinkable. As a company of two plus their pets, they actually teamed up with the second biggest home gym equipment company out there, Rep Fitness, to release their pre-existing designs. So one of the problems with Kleva Built, if you want to call it a problem, is that they were so popular they really couldn't keep up with demand. So they had high shipping costs, long lead times, and most of their stuff was out of stock on the regular. Well, Rep Fitness was able to fix all that. They actually did a little bit of redesign, retooling some of the smaller issues in order to just make them better. And on top of that, their beloved Landmine attachments, yes, they upgraded the knurling. Not only did they improve the knurling, they gave you two different options. You could go with a medium knurling or an aggressive knurling. And honestly, as you might expect, Rep Fitness sold out immediately, and they have been continuing to sell out, and it's still on back order. And it seemed like a win-win situation because Kleva Built as a small company really couldn't keep up with the demand, and their shipping costs were just so astronomical that it was really impacting their sales, where Rep Fitness is really big, and the fact that they are going to be able to produce this on a larger scale will bring the cost down, as well as the fact that Rep Fitness offers free shipping. But wait, there's more. So almost as soon as Rep and Kleva released and sold out of their team up, we see Rogue Fitness releasing their own multi-grip Landmine attachment, and frankly, it looked eerily similar to the Kleva Built release. And I honestly thought at the time of release that it was just inspiration, that they saw Kleva Built's success along with the Rep Fitness team up and realized that they should have an attachment to sell, and they took inspiration, they redesigned it a little bit. It wasn't exactly the same, but very similar. But at the end of the day, it is a Landmine attachment, and there are already a number of different Landmine attachments out there, even if they aren't as specialized and pristine and really dialed in as much as Kleva Built. Time out. I have officially booked my home gym con tickets, hotel, and airfare. So it is on in 2025, and I hope to see many of you in Kentucky at the historic Galt House this June. It should be a banger of a time, and if you are anywhere close to Kentucky, to within driving distance, you better sign up because it is going to be a fantastic time for the entire home gym multiverse. We've got new information. Kleva Built came out today and made a statement declaring that there have been some unknown facts up until this point that he has not released yet. Well, Kleva Built tried to team up with Rogue Fitness. The potential team up with Rogue Fitness seemed to be going well. They signed a non-disclosure agreement. They gave them CAD drawings, sales numbers, and the like. And frankly, he was expecting to ultimately have that same team up that he has with Rep, but with Rogue. And with this background information, it does make you wonder if they utilized Kleva Built's design and tried to emulate his work, but at the same time removing him from the equation.
The bricks, pal, and beat it!
That when it comes to designs, there's a lot of ways to build the mousetrap when it comes to landmine attachments, but it seems a little bit suspect that they would try to team up with Kleva Built only to slow walk the deal and ultimately let it expire in order to just simply release their own version that had massive inspiration from Kleva Built, but remove him from the financial equation. If this was the first time that this had happened from Rogue Fitness, you'd probably just give them a little bit of a pass. But where they kind of did the same exact thing with Mutant Metals, it does make you wonder if they're up to no good. And quite frankly, we hold Rogue Fitness on a pedestal. It's a massive company, #1 in the game. They've got tons of products, and most of their stuff is made here in the United States of America. So we just believe it to be superior, as well as the fact that, hey, we want to support an American company. I think if this Kleva Built information had never come out, we would probably give Rogue Fitness a little bit of a pass. I'm sure they would get some flack, but overall, it's one of those things where people are trying to build better home gym equipment. And if a company's doing something really well, another company's going to take inspiration and try to put their version, their twist on things. But in light of this information, it really paints Rogue Fitness in a very bad light, at least in my opinion. Now, I don't think Rogue Fitness actually broke any legal parameters, as it were, but from the home gym community perspective, I have to admit that Rogue Fitness, who was on an ivory tower that could do no wrong, absolutely has taken a step back. And I think a lot of people are going to see this for what it is and hold Rogue Fitness in a lot less of a light than they used to. I want to know from you. Comment down below. Do you think Rogue Fitness copied from Kleva Built? And I'm not saying took inspiration. I'm saying copied. Do you think they purposely tried to get as much information from Kleva Built and then release their own version purposely so that they didn't have to pay any type of dividends or royalties to Kleva Built? Drop it in the comments below. Another thing that you can be assured that is not copied, that's 100% original, these two videos. Give those a watch, hit the subscribe button, use the affiliate links in the description. That's how this channel keeps moving forward. And as usual, don't save anything for the trip back